I don't know how you guys feel, but pasta, why are you having pasta when you're out? If I was on a date with a guy and he ordered pasta, I'm gonna assume that he is not straight.
South London pigeons eat jollof.
Good morning! I love doing everything I eat in a week or a day. My favorite show to watch on YouTube is Everything I Eat in a Day. I think it's on, where is it on? I want to say Harper's Bazaar. It's so good. I grew up in a big food household. I am not a big person, but people don't understand. You can be skinny and be a foodie. I appreciate great food. I just don't eat a lot of it. Typically, I eat, like my last meal is 9:30. There's exceptions to the rule, of course. How long am I out? What have I been drinking? That's when I switch it up. I act accordingly, but for the most part, my ideal meal, last meal, 9:30. To some people that's a bit late, but I usually go to bed around 12. Also, I know, a bit late. I don't have kids, so keep your judgment to yourself. And tea pigs. If I'm drinking tea, it's always gonna be tea pigs. I don't know why. But my first meal is quite late. It's probably 12:30. 12:30 is when I get hungry. So I've got quite a big window before I eat again. Again, exceptions to the rule. If I'm hungover, of course I'm eating breakfast at 9. But I want to say 300 days of the year, I'm pretty much, last meal is 9:30. First meal is 12:30 in the afternoon or 1. And for 65 days of the year, free for all. But I love watching what people eat. I get so inspired by different meals. I do like, after a certain age, you always lose the food. You can't eat dairy like you used to. You can't eat gluten like you used to. So I'm very mindful of that and not that strict though. I do what I feel, but I have been eating out a lot. I'll go from work straight to a restaurant to meet a friend. So I hope you get some inspiration about food. And yeah, food and fashion to me are the best. They're so important because you have to do them every day. This is why fashion is more important. Controversial opinion, but you actually don't have to eat every day. You won't die if you skip a day of eating. You'll probably get healthier. You'll be in autophagy. If you don't get dressed every day, your bitch ass will get arrested. So people always like, is it that deep? The fabrics? Yes, fashion is that deep. You have to get dressed every day. Food is the second most important thing. Sorry, God, first and foremost, is the most important thing. But then it's fashion, then it's food. I'm sorry, I'm not on the Kate Moss vibes. There's a lot of things that taste better than skinny feels. But I'm excited to do this video. Also, I was blessed enough to see a nutritionist. And again, people think if you go to a dietitian, it's about losing weight. No, it's about understanding nutrition. I enjoy studying nutrition. I enjoy studying fashion. And she taught me a lot. Most of us, because I always see protein. I didn't even know what that meant. Protein is obviously, I mean, it could be meat, it could be eggs, it can be lentils. It's just it's high. I don't know. See, I'm not really sure. I'm getting that. I'm like gonna do a degree in nutrition. I'm so serious about it. I find it fascinating. But I don't know. I didn't feel 100% and I knew I could have more energy, and not everything is about supplements. Sometimes you're on some bullshit. Assuming your sleeping pattern is cool, you're not drinking crazily. Food will make you feel hungover sometimes. I remember when I stopped drinking for a while and I was still feeling just fatigued, and it was because I was making poor food choices. So this dietitian changed my life. Also, Courtney Love was in the waiting room and she still looks hungover, so bless her. But seeing a dietitian was such a blessing. It's like therapy for your gut. Everyone's obsessed with feelings. You know what never disappoints you? Food and fashion. So let's put the therapy aside. Let's do retail therapy and let's go out to eat. How about that? I've definitely switched up some things since she's told me essentially we shouldn't be protein obsessed, we should be fiber obsessed. So I always try and be mindful of fiber. And if I have a cheat day, meaning gluten, which doesn't agree with me or any of us, I like to do it 2 days in a row instead of every day. Does that make sense? So rather than Monday to Sunday having bits of gluten, I feel like if I just don't have it and then Wednesday gluten, Thursday gluten, just 2 days in a row. That's kind of helped me out. And then salads, I find them impossible to eat in winter. I've had maybe 1 or 2. I love salads, but it has to be warm outside. I'm on my soups and vegetables right now. Sunday roast. Can people stop making fun of British food? Because yes, it's war meals, but they're good. Bangers and mash. Well, anyway, this is what I eat in a week.
Right, quiet on the set.
I'm gonna get used to like oysters today. Oh, okay. And do we need lemon?
Yes, we do. What's the point?
So you didn't enjoy it?
I just enjoyed the Tabasco.
Oh, it's so good. That's so spicy. I'm scared to eat that one. I don't want that.
We started planting vines and everything else.
Oh my gosh, the queen is in the building. Can you talk us through this fit? Because this is an ab fab coat. What size is it? Will it fit me? I'm gonna steal it. Wanna try it?
Upon arrival, the last...
Hello my loves. I've had a jam-packed week and it's only Wednesday. I don't know how you guys feel, but pasta, why are you having pasta when you're out? If I was on a date with a guy and he ordered pasta, I'm gonna assume that he is not straight. Is that a crazy assumption? Pasta is probably the best to have at home because it's difficult for it to go wrong. You know the way you like it. I'm not saying pasta isn't good outside, but like a bowl of pasta is gonna run you, I mean, like 30 pounds. Is it worth it? Would you rather get a steak? Would you rather get a sea bass? Anyway, I'm acting doom and gloom because I'm wearing grey. But I say all that to say, this is so contradictory because I clearly had pasta. But only at the London edition is it worth having pasta. I don't know what's in it. There's gotta be a little crack. That's the only explanation because it's delicious. It's under the menu as mac and cheese. It's obviously not mac and cheese. If you're ethnic, you know that's not mac and cheese, but we let white people call things what they may. It's delicious. It's so good. It is, I've had it about 3 times now, so I'm saying this with good authority. It is amazing. And the first time I had it, I didn't have the beef on top. The second time, also had it regular. The third time, I had to add the beef. It's absolutely divine. And I'm trying to get anyone that isn't into oysters on oysters. So my colleague that I went to the London edition with, you know, I have an obsession with hotels. She tried oysters. I love a tryer. For me, food is so intimate. If we eat together, I'm falling in love with you. Even as a friend, if we eat together consistently, I'm gonna assume that we're gonna be friends for life. I don't know what it is. People don't break bread anymore. Going for drinks, I mean, sure. But London as well, 99.9% of the time it's raining outside. So if we're not having a cozy meal together, probably don't fuck with you like that. Anyway, delicious. And then in the morning, like I told you, typically I have food around 12:31. I had a couple of glasses of red wine, not too crazy because I was with a Muslim person, so I would have been going hard on my own. Who wants to do that? But I didn't overdo it, but I had some wine, and for whatever reason, sometimes red wine, even if I just have a glass and a half, it makes me like, I get kind of fucked up in a good way. I'm like, it was a Monday, so I had to chill because I had work the next day, but I had Farmer J's for breakfast. Fun fact, someone from work told me, because these finance bros know all of the tea about where businesses started and what have you. Farmer J's is a great place to get lunch. I didn't know they did breakfast until someone at work got it, and it's probably the best breakfast place takeaway that you can have, other than McDonald's breakfast when we're being naughty. But it's so fresh, it's so healthy. Anyway, it was allegedly created by a finance bro that couldn't find quality food at lunchtime, so he made Farmer J's. Farmer J's does the freshest, nicest, healthiest food. Their snacks, even you see the ingredients and it's minimal. That's what we're aiming towards. We don't need 92 ingredients. Even if we want a cookie, why is the cookie not 5 ingredients like it used to be? Butter, eggs, flour, chocolate chips, brown sugar. Now it's like, who can even read those ingredients? But I had Farmer J's for breakfast because I was feeling a little... Does anyone get like this? When you get hungover, you just need to be held. I was just like, I just need to go home or go to his house and just hold me. I don't even know why I was so hungover after. Like, sometimes if I don't drink for a few days and then I drink, it's all crazy. But yeah, I had Farmer J's for breakfast and met a friend on Tuesday. I showed as much of the food as possible, but we went to so many places I couldn't keep up. But sexy fish, we had a couple cocktails, and we had some scallops, or scallops as she said. She's a posh fan. She's like, no, they're called scallops. Okay, Allegra, whatever. We had nibbles, and then later that evening we had this chicken salad. It's so good. It's fun eating with her. I like eating with her. That bitch is a good time. It's only Wednesday, and I feel this is some exciting food. Come on, get excited. Outfit of the day, suede, grey, pion pion pion. Why does cleaning make you so hungry? Normally, before I understood nutrition, I would get chips and coleslaw as well. Now I'm only getting the burger and the slaw. Yeah.
It's very healthy.
Seems to be putting chives on everything. So I'm using squash instead of potato just for the nutrient denseness, because I mean, well, potato is starch, this has more fragrance. I had too many lentils left over, so made soup, and it is nice. It could use a bit of heat, but I didn't leave it in there that long. Packed lunch. This actually tastes so good. Needs a corn on the cob, but
What of you?
can you swim? Can you swim? Breastfed you right now. That was so... You've already broken it, you laughed.
ya me sonaba ocupado. Porque ya él lo estaba llamando para contarle y él me dijo, dime qué pasa.
I really need to tidy up. I've enjoyed this vlog a whole lot. It's Sunday, obviously, so heading to a roast. Apparently the best roast is Camberwell Arms. They have something called Scotch bonnet on toast. I'm not good with spice, but I'm working my way up. I went to Trinidad on holiday and that was my first like initiation into serious spice, and I've lost my way. That was a long time ago. So I need to build my way back up. So yeah, ending the what I eat in a day here, and I hope you feel inspired. Thank you for watching and see you soon, my loves. This jumper is Naked Fashion. A lot of people haven't heard of Naked. This is from them, but it's viscose, so we don't talk about that. But have a good week.